Hello from inside the camper. It is Monday night, late Monday night, May the 28th, 2018, Memorial Day. And I am starting out this vlog by doing a follow-up on that Wiiu fiasco I had a few days ago. If you guys remember, I had pieced together an entire Wiiu setup, and when I turned on the Wiiu tablet that I had found for $4, it turned out that underneath this protector here, the screen on the inside was shattered in two places. And I thought it was completely over. I thought I was just going to have to buy a new tablet for another $120. But one of my subscribers, you guys will probably remember, Danielle from Live Oak, Florida, was going through and please forgive me, Danielle, if I'm getting this wrong. I'm trying to remember what you said in your text. She was going through a going out of business sale for a big thrift store, I think, and came across this, another Wiiu tablet, this time for $8, and the owner didn't know what it was. That's how she got it for so cheap. So I've gotten it. She mailed it to me, and I've got it charged up. I put it on the cradle for a few hours and got it charged up. So now we're going to switch it on and see if the screen underneath this protector is indeed in good condition. It works. There's no shatter in this screen. Now I want to see if I can get it to sync up with the Wiiu console. So here we go. Let's give that a try. I believe I have to hit this sync button here, and then also hit the one over here, and we'll see if they sync up. What have we got here? The symbol in order that they are displayed on the TV screen from left to right. I'm not seeing anything like that. Maybe it's because I've got this synced up right now. Let me, is there a way to turn this off? Okay, I got it figured out. I just had to press the button a second time. So now, what we got? Diamond, spade, diamond. And it looks like it is syncing up. And, okay. Looks like it's working. It's synced up. It is synced up. It's working. I have a complete Wiiu setup. Oh, Danielle, I know you're watching this. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Now don't think, you guys, that I'm taking advantage of Danielle. I am paying her back for the price of the Wiiu and the shipping and probably a little extra on top of it. And Danielle, I really appreciate you doing that for me. So I guess now that I can, I might as well play some Wind Waker HD Remake. Oh, isn't this awesome? And there it is. I'm going to turn the camera off now so I can enjoy this game for a little while. Well, good Tuesday morning to you, Nestor. And looks like you're feeling spry this morning. Let's hope you still have all that spunk and energy after your little visit to the vet. It is Tuesday morning, May 29th, 2018, and it is indeed time for Nestor's first visit to the vet, among other things that I'm going to have to do today. First place I'm going to is out here to Bridgeton Mill, the site of the Cover Bridge Festival. It was one of the first festivals that I had on my new YouTube channel, and before I left out there, I left not just the deposit but the entire payment. And so I am here 2018 to make good and sure that I do have a spot. That's my spot right there. So I want to make good and sure that in a few months when they have the Covered Bridge Festival, that I'm going to be able to come out here and set up and there won't be any problems. So I'm here in person. You guys might remember right down here where I caught that big bass, and then inside the mill here, where they've got the big stone grinder for all the cornmeal and flour. Oh man, this is getting me amped up for the Covered Bridge Fest. I love this place so much. While I'm here, I think I'm going to try one of these drinks. I'm sure they're just regular soda flavors, but these names have really caught my eye. We've got a zombie brain juice, a bug barf, a capoo, and then there's dang root beer, and then there's brownie root beer right here. But today I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to go with dang because it reminds me of the magazine cover at the end of Joe Dirt, where it was just called dang. So this is going to be my strange thing to try today. Well, that is confirmed. I definitely have a space at the Covered Bridge Festival 2018. Next stop is going to be the Rockvale Courthouse in order to buy something called a TML, or Transient Merchant's License. Well, I got it. Good to get this stuff taken care of early. And this year, we're going with pink paper. I don't know, maybe it's a breast cancer awareness thing. I'd really like to know the story behind why this is sitting out here. There's a wooden carving of Ghost Rider just hanging out on the top of this fence. And just like that, we are out here on the windy farm fields of Indiana at the West Central Veterinary Service. It's funny, on the Google listing it said the Clinic Barn. At any rate, this is the place. So let's get him on out there. Are you hiding? Where'd you go? There, I see you hiding over there. Alright, time for you to get in your kennel. We're waiting on the doctor to come in now. He doesn't seem too awful distressed at the moment. Well, he just got weighed, and he is like 1.2 pounds. And we are back outside. What was the verdict? Nestor, you alright? That was hard on the poor little guy. Well, the verdict is, Nestor is indeed a boy. They did find a couple of things that needed immediate treatment, and one of those was he had ear mites. It must have been something that he picked up when he was still living out on my grandmother's mini farm up in Tennessee. It's just a pretty common thing out there, you know, running around with all the other cats and whatnot. So they got in there with a bunch of ear cleaner, cotton swabs, and Q-tips, cleaned it out as much as they possibly could manually, and then put in a bunch of treatments that should be just one-time treatments. After I let it sit for a while, those ear mites are going to be completely gone, and they shouldn't come back as long as I don't introduce him to another cat that has them. But they said that since he has ear mites, he probably also has intestinal parasites, which would explain that little bit of bloating that he's had around his stomach. So they gave him some deworming, so for the next few days he's probably going to be pooping dead worms, which I'm sure he's going to be glad to be rid of them as well. Also, as far as fleas go, he has been scratching, but they were saying the scratching is probably more because of those ear mites than anything else. They, with all the examining they did on him, they didn't see any fleas, so they don't think he's got fleas. But they did give me one dose of this preventative topical flea medication that is dosed for kittens. So I'm supposed to wait a few days for his vaccinations and deworming and everything to make sure that he's taking to that and they're not causing any problems. And then I give him this, and because he doesn't already have fleas, this is going to be more of a preventative thing. It'll also keep more intestinal parasites from ever getting in. And so this is just the first one, and I'm going to have to start giving him these once a month. Also, that round of booster shots were just the first ones. In 3 weeks, I'm going to have to go back and get him some more booster shots. This time I have to do FVRCP vaccination, the annual one. But that has to be done in 3 weeks after these original vaccinations. And also, in about 6 months, I'm going to have to go get this little guy fixed. So, good news is they have found nothing wrong with him that's ever going to keep him from being a traveling cat. So, they did find that his back legs are a little what they call hocked, or bow-legged, which is something he might grow out of, but even if he doesn't, it's not really going to affect his mobility very much. And so, no reason for him not to be a traveling cat. So this little guy is going to be my traveling companion for as long as I can keep him alive. One last little note that I wanted to make, guys. This cost me, what I just did today, cost me about $100. And then his next booster shots, I'm sure, is going to be another 50 or 60. And then his surgery is probably going to be another 100. So we're talking, at the end of everything, getting close to $300 for a good cat, which I am perfectly willing to pay. But if you guys are looking to adopt a cat, don't be afraid to go to your local pound or shelter, because a lot of those places will go ahead and get them all up to date on their shots. They will get them fixed, and they have them completely ready for adoption for usually as little as $50. So if you do it the pound or shelter way, you're probably going to be saving a lot of money. So I would encourage you guys to do that if you're looking to adopt a pet. But this little guy, he needed rescuing. He was up there on that mountainside, and he was full of ear mites and intestinal parasites, so he needed rescuing, and I am perfectly happy to pay the money for it. Nestor. We're back home. We're back at the camper. Oh my goodness, that took so much out of the poor little guy. He is sacked. Back in the camper now, where I could find an actual can opener, because this was not a twist top, so I got that off. Now the taste test. Well, just dang, that's pretty good. Bio Village is here. It's a rainy Tuesday out here today. These guys didn't even open up. Back in the camper now after a long, hard day of manual labor out in the sun. I say that sarcastically. I just worked for about 4 hours in a tent drawing funny pictures. I love what I do for a living. Anyway, it looks like I'm at about the 13-minute mark, so I need to draw this one to a close. I thought before I let you guys go, I would answer a couple more questions that have been asked over YouTube about Nestor here. What is it? You see yourself there? Oh no, what's going on here? First question is, do I have him a scratching post? He's already got a few scratching posts down here on the bottom of the camper. The leg of the bed I have wrapped in this natural fiber rope. And so that is a scratching post, as well as the leg of the table, and then the other leg of the bed, and then over here in the far corner, the last leg of the table is also a scratching post. And the second question is, am I going to have him declawed? And the answer to that is no, definitely not. I don't even really support the idea of declawing cats. It really feels like every cat that I've known that was declawed was a little bit mentally unhinged. It's like they feel like something is missing and they never quite get over it. And I think I've actually seen a few studies showing that after they're declawed, it actually hurts them a little bit to walk. So, no. Nestor is going to be good old-fashioned natural Nestor. As long as he's alive, he's always going to have his claws. And so that is going to be it for this one, guys. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Leave comments, leave questions, leave suggestions. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon in order to receive notifications. Share this vlog around with your friends. I love you guys, and I will see you again in the next video.